Hello everyone, this is Husker Eurocat welcoming you back to the San Francisco franchise here on Madden Football. Today the 49ers return home after 2 weeks on the road with a division rivalry matchup against the Arizona Cardinals. San Francisco is sitting at 3-1 with their lone loss thus far coming on the road in Kansas City, and with the Seahawks sitting at the top of the NFC West with a perfect record. The Niners can't afford a loss if they wish to keep the pace. Although Arizona is only at 2-2 on the season with losses to the Bears and Seahawks by only a single score each, they have the 7th-ranked offense and the 4th-ranked defense in the league. The only question will be at quarterback for them. Sam Darnold is suffering from a deep thigh bruise that may keep him out of the game, but San Francisco can't count on that. He has DJ behind him and the trio of Tavon Austin, J.J. Nelson, and former 49er Pierre Garçon to throw it to. The strength of this team, though, is the defense. If Jimmy G and company aren't careful, they could be dominated today. It looks like both squads are ready for the kickoff, so let's join them as the 49ers take on the Cardinals in an NFC West battle here on the Football Freaks Sports Network. The Cardinals elected to receive the opening kickoff, and Sam Darnold is definitely in the ball game. Throws on his first down, and it's incomplete to Jack Doyle. 2nd and 10. Johnson around the left side, gets to the 30 and falls forward to the 31. A 6-yard gain, 3rd and 4, and that is intercepted by Prince Amukamara back inside the red zone. San Francisco has their first scoring opportunity. After making that interception, Prince Amukamara just gives a little shove there to Pierre Garçon, and off to the races he goes. Garoppolo now inside the 20. Gives off to McKinnon. He has a 4-yard gain up the middle. From just outside the 12, McKinnon tries to go right and is tackled in the backfield. Garoppolo now throws long to Jordan, and he fell forward, and they're not going to give it to him. There's clipping on the play anyway, and that brings up 4th down. Fairbairn comes in for a 24-yard field goal and puts it through for San Francisco's first score of the afternoon. Now Arizona working out of the I will try this again. Johnson around the left side over the 30-yard line, almost exactly where he was the first time around. 2nd and 4, and Darnold is sacked. Charles Tapper getting to him. Ellington now tries to go up the middle and is stopped by a blitzing Derwin James. That gives the ball back to the 49ers. Garoppolo back to pass. Throws complete. McKinnon makes the grab out of the backfield and is inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. The pitch out goes to McKinnon again. He has good yardage and a first down inside the red zone. Garoppolo back to pass. Throws to Kittle inside the 15. 2nd and 5. From the 12, the give is to McKinnon. He has the first down, getting to about the 6-yard line. 1st and goal. McKinnon is dropped in the backfield. Marcus Peters making the stop. Now Garoppolo drops back, throws, and fires that one incomplete. So Fairbairn comes on for another 3 points added to the score and is now 6-0. Arizona in the offset I. Darnold back to pass, throws complete to Jack Doyle out at the 40-yard line, giving them a fresh set of downs. Darnold passes again out to Tavon Austin for another first down, beating Jimmy Ward on the play. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter. with your score 6-0 San Francisco. Darnold in the shotgun, hands off to Johnson, and he gets only a couple of yards. Now the pitch out to the right. Johnson gets to the line of scrimmage, but that is it. Rookie Joe Sullivan comes on to punt the ball away and kills the ball inside the 5, down at the 3-yard line. Garoppolo has work to do. McKinnon barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Garoppolo throws, and it's intercepted. Marcus Peters takes it back for a pick 6, and Jimmy is down. Injuring his hand, where that is going to be something interesting to find out if it stops him from playing in the rest of the game. And there you see Marcus Peters on the replay with absolutely no one in front of him all the way into the end zone. The Cardinals take the lead 7-6. Washington tries to get outside and is tackled in the backfield. 3rd and 15 now. Garoppolo drops back, throws, and that one is incomplete, intended for Lester Jordan. After an Arizona 3-and-out, the 49ers are trying this again, and Garoppolo is sacked. His ball is stripped, and the defense recovers. The Cardinals look like they have the ball, but there is going to be a booth review. You see there Cox getting his arm in there, and it looks like he knocked the ball loose before Garoppolo's knee ever came close to the ground. That means that it will be Cardinal football, but it is up to the officials in the replay booth. And if they're seeing something that I'm not, and they don't, the ball belongs to the Cardinals. From the 16-yard line, DJ gets the ball and is up the middle and in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. On the replay, you see nobody even touches him until he gets to the 4-yard line, giving a stiff arm to Ross Cockrell and making it all the way into the end zone. The 49ers have to stop making mistakes if they're going to stay in this football game. It's now 14-6. And Garoppolo drops back for pass over the middle, and he has Jordan for the first down. Now the handoff goes to McKinnon around the left side. He tries to dive for the first down and doesn't quite get it. So on 2nd down, the pass goes out to McKinnon. He makes a spin move and is out to the 44 for another first down for the 49ers. Garoppolo dropping way back and hits Matthews for another first down inside Cardinal territory. McKinnon now takes this one to the left, getting inside the 25 for an 8-yard pickup. The pass this time goes to McKinnon. He has one man to beat, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. You see on the replay, Carpenter tries to tackle him about the 10-yard line or so, but he is not even close. Garoppolo back to pass on a 2-point conversion. It's good. Inside the end zone to Kenny Bell. Rashad Jones tried to stay with him, but Bell reversed his field just in time, and they tied this ball game up at 14 apiece. Now with DJ alone in the backfield, the pass goes out to Garcon, and he picks up 9 yards. The Cardinals are in the hurry-up offense. And from the shotgun, Darnold weaves his way for the first down out past the 40-yard line. Now the pass is going long, completed to Marcus Wheaton, and he's inside the 15 for a first down inside the red zone. Darnold takes it out to the right, and he falls into the end zone. I thought for sure that James had him at about the 2-yard line, but momentum just carried him far enough to get him over the plane of the end zone line, and that was it. 21-14 is your score. Garoppolo drops back, throws that one up, and Bryce Butler gets under that and catches it just past midfield, and Garoppolo is sacked. Now, 2nd and 18. Kittle makes a spin move and is down to the 20-yard line. Garoppolo back to pass, over the middle to George Kittle, touchdown 49ers. You can see Jones trying to come for the ball, and for some reason he stops and looks at the ball, and that allows Kittle to make an easy catch into the end zone. 21 apiece. Marquette kicks it out of bounds. Wow. Only 24 seconds left, and the Cardinals find themselves with excellent field position out to the 40-yard line. Darnold, did he get hit by Armstead? And the ball's out and recovered by Charles Tapper. For a second there, Darnold must have thought that he was back at USC because he ran the ball when he obviously shouldn't have been doing that. It's called slide before you take the hit. And there, the recovery by Charles Tapper. Well, the 49ers have the same situation from the 45 now. Garoppolo throws long, and it is incomplete in the end zone, intended for Kenny Bell. Dropping back, Garoppolo throws complete to Jordan to the 30-yard line, and that brings out Fairbairn for a 47-yard field goal, and it's up and through the middle. 24-21. What a wild finish here in the first half. Now let's go to Eurocat, baby, for some comments from the coaches.
Husker, on the injury side of things, Jimmy Garoppolo was the only real issue in the first half. It seems that he cut his hand on the helmet of Tyrone Crawford as he released the ball. And after a bandage and some tape, he came back in the game. It doesn't look as if it bothers him much since he's thrown 2 touchdowns since then. As for the coaches, Coach Wilkes was expecting a defensive battle here in the first half and was surprised to see this much scoring. He said that if they want to start winning the time of possession fight, they need to start winning it in the trenches where the O-line is being pushed around a bit. They're going to make a few adjustments to the blocking schemes, and he hopes that helps. On the San Francisco side, Coach Shanahan said that he was very pleased that Jimmy wasn't injured severely and is playing a clean game since that Cardinal pick 6. He did say that if they want to stop this from being a shootout, they need to get the backs better involved in the game. Whether it's running or passing, he plans on making a few changes to make that happen in the second half.
Thank you for that report, and I agree with Coach Wilkes. This has completely caught everybody by surprise. Let's see if this continues in the second half. As you see on the graphic there, the 14 points stemming from those turnovers is a huge difference in this game. Garoppolo now throws to Jordan, complete for the first down. From the 39. The pass to McKinnon out of the backfield. He has it inside Cardinal territory to the 49. Washington can't get out of the backfield. 3rd and 14 now. Garoppolo throws. Incomplete. But after an Arizona 3-and-out and a very short punt, the 49ers have it again. Jordan complete inside the 30-yard line. First down, Garoppolo back to pass again, throws across the middle to Washington inside the 25. 2nd and 4, McKinnon takes it to the right, has the first down. Does he? No, 3rd and inches. And Jeter picks it up with no problem down to the 10-yard line. Now the handoff goes to McKinnon up the middle, and he's inside the 5. They could possibly get a first down, but they want a touchdown, and McKinnon gets it for him. The pass out in the flats from Garoppolo, and McKinnon has an easy touchdown. That gives San Francisco now a 2-score lead as we come to the end of the third quarter. The Cardinals are going to have some things go their way in order to come back in this one, because the 49ers look pretty strong right now. Darnold alone in the backfield, passes out to Garcon, and he has a first down for the Cardinals. Johnson out to the left, and he can't even get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 13. Alone in the backfield again. Darnold throws, and somehow he completes that to J.J. Nelson. That was a perfect pass and an outstanding catch on the sideline, and Arizona has a false start. That drives them back 5 yards. 2nd and 15. The completion to Andrews, and he falls forward. Did they give him the first down? Yes, they did. Now on 3rd and 7, Akello Witherspoon breaks up the pass. They'll have to go for it. It's 4th and 7. The pass is incomplete, intended for Jack Doyle. You can see there Cockrell uses that vertical leap and bats that ball away. The 49ers keep their 10-point lead. Now, and Garoppolo can't get the ball off in time, and that drives them back 5 yards. Washington out to the left, spins his way to the 45. That's going to give him a 2nd and 4. McKinnon caught in the backfield. 3rd and 8. Garoppolo throws out to Tayshaun Jones. He's inside Cardinal territory at the 49. McKinnon goes left and has a first down for the Niners. Back to pass again. Throws to Kittle. He breaks a tackle and is inside the 5. And that brings us to our 2-minute warning, with the 49ers taking control and about to score again. 2nd and goal. The pitch out goes to Washington. He cannot get any traction and is tackled at the 12-yard line. 3rd and goal. McKinnon all the way into the end zone with blocking in front of him, not even touched. Isaiah Wynn making the final block on Budda Baker, that allows McKinnon to get all the way into the end zone, and they now take a huge lead, 38-21. And Marquette King kicked it out of bounds again. This is absolutely astounding. Darnold from the 40-yard line throws, incomplete, and they're going to call grounding on him. But there was a receiver in the area. Another bad officiating crew here today. Ellington catches that one for a short gain. 3rd and 16. Darnold throws across the middle, complete to J.J. Nelson. It's 4th and 4, and the Cardinals have to go for it. Out of the shotgun, Darnold throws over the middle, complete to Marcus Wheaton. He has the first down in 49er territory. 2nd and 10 now. Doyle catches that one, but it's well short. About the 42-yard line in the hurry-up offense. Darnold throwing, and that is incomplete. 4th and 5 now. The pass this time is picked off. Jimmy Ward making the interception at the 29. What presence of mind. He had to stick with that play because the ball got batted all over the place before he made that interception. The 49ers should be able to kneel this one out. On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo takes a knee and the game is over. 38-21 is your final score here in Levi's Stadium. Well, it seems that the odds makers were right in the final analysis of this game. They said the 49ers would double up the score on the Cards, and it almost happened. It was a pretty wild first half of action, but then San Francisco took over the game in the second half. There was only 3 points that separated these teams at the half, but the San Francisco defense did its job well in the second, shutting down the scoring of the Cardinals, while the offense was able to put 2 touchdowns on the board. Jimmy threw for 277 yards and 3 touchdowns, with the one blemish in his stats, which was throwing that awful pick 6 to get the Cards started in the first half. Fortunately, he didn't do anything that foolish for the rest of the game. The bigger story of the day was the play of Jerick McKinnon. Not in the fact that he tore up any records on the ground, because he didn't, but he did have a great day receiving. He not only ran for a touchdown, but caught 2 more out of the backfield. On some of those plays, it looked like he was the primary target of the pass instead of the check down receiver, but whatever gets the job done, right? All I know is that he's being utilized a little better, and I, for one, like it. Now this is starting to look like the West Coast offense of years gone by, and it's working quite nicely, thank you. He and Lester Jordan had the most catches, but it was George Kittle that came out on top in the yards gained category. Just goes to prove you don't have to throw it deep on every play in order to get the job done. On the defensive side of the equation, the number of tackles are quite low this week, and considering how little time the defense was on the field, I can understand why. Still, Navarro Bowman is your tackle leader for this game, and almost doubling the next player on the team for the year with a total of 33 through 5 games. Just leads me to believe that you must have a strong presence in the middle of the field if your defense is going to have any real impact in the game. The defense only recorded 1 sack during this game. That's pretty low, but made up for it with 2 interceptions that either put the 49ers in scoring position or ended a Cardinal scoring threat. A very nice effort by the defensive crew today. Jerick McKinnon won NFL Player of the Week honors with that great performance today, and I think that more of that needs to be the order of the day if San Francisco is going to go all the way this season. They'll need to have another great week when they hit the road again to take on the Green Bay Packers in a Monday night game on ESPN. Green Bay sits 1 game behind San Francisco at 3-2 and 1 game out of first place in the NFC North. Both teams are looking to lead their division, and a win, obviously, would be helpful tremendously. The Packers have the number 1 ranked offense in the NFL, but they're also having a little trouble with the turnover battle. It would seem that it isn't a sure thing to have the number 1 record even if you have the best offense. This is the week that San Francisco may be able to get something going on the ground. Green Bay has the number 25 rush defense in the league and should be able to move the ball on the Packers. I say should because they have an outstanding front line and a pretty good linebacking crew as well, so I don't quite understand. The 49ers just can't be fooled into a false sense of superiority in this game. If Green Bay plays well, we could be looking at another tough day for the ground game. Well, that sums up another presentation of the San Francisco 49er franchise on the Football Freaks Sports Network. Please keep in mind that if you enjoyed this video, leave a like so that others can enjoy it too, and make sure that you subscribe and click on that bell for notifications of upcoming videos. With a second half shutout, the 49ers put the brakes on Sam Darnold and the Arizona Cardinals offense. A very similar performance is going to be needed if the Niners are going to do the same to the #1 offense in Green Bay. The rushing game will be tested by the Packer front, and it remains to be seen if this O-line will be able to make the necessary holes for that part of the game. Can Jimmy G throw anything deep in the game against a Green Bay secondary that is stacked with talent? If San Francisco plays the game correctly, they shouldn't have to throw deep. But then again, how many times do things go according to plans? Be with us for our next game from Lambeau Field. And until I meet you in the land of the Cheeseheads, for Eurocat Baby and the rest of the crew here, this is Husker Eurocat saying so long for now, and have a good day, everyone.